Welcome to day 4 of our Ikigai series. Feel yourself take a breath. Just notice what it's like to request a breath and receive it. Notice the ripples of that action as they move through your body. As you feel your muscles relax. As you feel the oxygen that's going into your body. Just feel yourself as you sink into this space. This space, this time that's just for you. Just feel what it feels like as you take an extra few seconds. That there's nothing expected. There's nothing that can be done wrong or more right. You're just feeling where you are. You don't even have to reach for presence. Just notice what's happening. Notice if there's thoughts or no thoughts. Notice if there's body sensations or not. And as you're noticing, you notice yourself becoming more present. And now your imagination is going to call forth an image in your right hand of all the things that you're so good at. And maybe there's one image that represents many, or maybe there's many images. Or maybe there's just one thing that stands out that just pops up just like that. They're so good at it. And whether that came naturally or that was a skill that you developed and honed, there's no denying that you're amazing when you're doing this thing. Notice what it's like to look at that image or images. Notice what it feels like emotionally. And then easily allow your awareness to move into that image or images. And whatever that looks like or feel like, if it is an image that represents, or if it's a scene of you doing one of those activities that you're so good at. As you move into it, notice what you're feeling. Notice what it feels like emotionally as you're in the midst of this action, of this doing, this thing that you're so good at. Notice what it feels like physically as you're doing this activity or you're amidst this image. And as you turn your awareness back to look at your current self and speaking from the place of this thing that you're so good at, back to yourself. What I want to tell you, self, about being in the midst of doing this activity that we're so good at is and what I know about us when we're doing this is and what time feels like and what space feels like when we're in the midst of this is and anything else that wants to be spoken from this perspective, from this space of doing the thing that you're so good at. Go ahead and speak it now. And how it feels to say all this is and now easily moving your awareness back to yourself. looking through your own eyes, sensing your own body, words, and emotions, and looking back at this image in your right hand, and sensing all that that image has spoken and expressed and felt as a stream of colored energy that's moving from it to you. Notice its color, notice its qualities, and notice how and where it's entering your body. And as you feel it entering your body, allow it to expand and express throughout your body, from the crown of your head to the tips of your toes, all the way through your spine, radiating out to all of your organs, your muscles, your bones, your skin. And when that feels complete, speaking back to this image, what I've heard you say, what I've received from you is, and how it feels to receive that from you is. And what I'm now noticing about these things that I'm good at is, now your imagination is going to call forth an image in your left hand of all the things that the world needs. And as you sense that image or images, just notice what it's like to look at those, what it feels like energetically, what it feels like emotionally, to look at that image. And as you move your awareness over into that image in your left hand of things that the world needs, just notice what it feels like as you're in that. And whether they're intense things or light things or general things or specific. Just notice whatever's coming up for you. And then looking back at yourself from this image of all the things the world needs, and speaking for this image. What I want to tell you is, And what's important for you to know about your role in all of this is and what I need from you specifically, self, is because what I know about you, self, is and anything else that wants to be spoken from this image of what the world needs. Go ahead and speak it now. And how it feels to say all this to you is and now moving your awareness back into yourself and looking back at this image in your left hand and sensing all that has been spoken as a stream of colored energy that's moving from it to you, noticing its color, its quality, and how and where it's entering your body. And then feeling it enter your body. Fully receiving its message. And then as you look at your two hands, what the world needs and what you're good at, and as you look at these two images and you clap them together, and with a puff of smoke and some magic, as you open your hands again, a new image appears. Just noticing what that new image is, receiving it as best you can. Noticing what it feels like to look at this image. And we'll call this image vocation. And as you look at vocation and speak directly to it, what it's like to have you here, vocation, is and then easily moving your awareness into vocation. Noticing what it feels like. And then turning around and speaking to self from vocation. What I'm here to tell you, self, is and what's important for you to know about me is and what I know about you, self, that you don't know about yourself is and what I can tell you that you bring to the world is and anything else that vocation wants to say, allow it to be spoken now. And how it feels to say all this to you is and then moving your awareness back into yourself, looking back at vocation, noticing what it looks like and feels like now, and sensing all that has been spoken and expressed by vocation as a stream of colored energy that's moving from it to you. Fully receiving that energy throughout your body, allowing it to expand and express to its complete and fullness. And then speaking back to vocation. What I've heard you say, what I've received from you is, and what I now know that I didn't know before is, and what I'm now realizing about myself and what I'm good at and how it fits into what the world needs is, And anything else that wants to be spoken, go ahead and speak it now. And how it feels to know all this is and now allowing all of these awarenesses to integrate fully into your body, all the way down into every single cell. You'll know that this is full and complete by bringing full feeling back into your arms, your legs, your fingers and toes, normal awareness back into your mind, your body, your brain. And as it's complete, you'll open your eyes.